Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, welcome back to the third and final hour for this evening's game of Night Witches. So, we just saw the landing and we just had our debrief. I think, we're gonna go over and see what Natasha and Anka and a couple other guys are doing over in this farm for the day. So you're told that you're going to be basically baling hay and doing a lot of like back-breaking kind of menial labor over the course of the day, Natasha. Are you used to doing this kind of work growing up from Moscow?
No. I mean, what a loaded question. Of course I'm not. I grew up in a civilized place. But I am used to working on planes, so I know how to do heavy labor.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you guys are working. It is probably also the hottest day of the year so far. It's probably like 100-something degrees. It's like, it's middle of July or like early July, so it's super, super hot. And I think I'm trying to figure out what kind of role would be for.
Do I need to roll on something?
No, I just think you guys are it's just freaking bad-breaking hard labor today. I think you just end up taking a harm for the work during the day. But that's not really... I don't know. You can't sleep it off, but...
Okay, I bounced the harm over to, I don't know, Nick.
Can you bounce harm?
I mean, I can turn harm into a mark.
Turns harm into a mark.
I thought it was 3 harm specifically.
No, it's any amount of harm to turn into a mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've established... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me double check that so I'm not saying that wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is PC. All right, just double checking that. Because I was seeing if I could bounce that over to Anka.
So yeah, and during this whole day of backbreaking labor, you guys periodically get visitations by other NKVD personnel who, while you're working, read off various chapters of the Communist Manifesto and kind of like, re-educate you guys a little bit on the merits of the communist way of life.
I don't need re-education.
Yeah, that's not...
know it better.
Yeah, but as a member of the communist state, you don't really have a say in that, do you?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm aware.
Okay.
I just want to be clear that I'm probably correcting them on things they get wrong. That's 37-B over.
Do you correct them?
Of course.
While you're saying that shit?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, you absolutely are getting one arm. They're gonna make you do all the shit work. Right?
That's okay.
Like, and do more than others.
Fucked up.
Yeah. They probably make you do Anka's work.
Well, that's nice, because Anka doesn't deserve to be out here.
Why do you say that?
Anka didn't do anything.
Anka's a member of your team.
Yeah, she still didn't do anything.
She's in your plane.
She's been in 2 plane crashes in 2 missions.
Yeah. Just like you.
She's just as much at fault as yours.
Yeah. She's just at fault.
Anka lives matter.
Alright. So let's... we're gonna bring it back to the... Okay.
Okay. Well, I've figured out what I'm going to do with that mark. Well, I know what it's going to be. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm jailed again.
You are. You were brought back to your
I'm alone this time because Anka and Natasha are out.
Correct.
So I am by myself. Alright, then I'll wait to use this mark. There's nothing much I can do. So, I don't have any of my personal affects. I am stuck here, so I think I'm just going to kind of make the best of the situation and try to get in whatever sleep I can in the interim.
Cool. Yeah. I don't think the guards are particularly happy about you. I mean, like the NKVD guard who's guarding you guys. I don't know if you ever try to strike up a conversation with him or anything like that, but like
it's not my. It's not fucking worth it. Dude's gonna be pissy anyway.
You probably knew better to even try.
Yeah. I mean, the only talking I've done thus far has been with Anka, and it's pretty much been like, hey, are you okay? All right, that's good. Let's stop fucking talking right now. So I'm not. Yeah, I'm trying the best I can not to step out of line in any significant way. I'm keeping my mouth shut. And I'm just biding out my time while I think of something.
Love it. Okay.
So I will not be adding to the mission pool.
Okay. So you're just gonna be quiet, and you're not gonna wonder where they went.
I mean, I will, but like...
But you're not going to ask the guard or anything?
For all I know, they just took him out and shot him. I have no idea.
Well, I don't think that would do that, but...
Well, no, but like, I'm already paranoid at this point. I have no idea what they would have done with them. Yeah. So, like, for all I know, based on, like, how little evidence they're working off of and just what they're doing, they might as well have just shot him. So I'm just trying to keep very low profile and just not step on any toes.
Okay. You're there for a couple hours. I mean, you kind of lose track of what time it is. You kind of know based on like the sounds and the bustles of the drills, and you know when there's like food or whatever, there's like the bugle, or like there's like the speakers that go off and kind of give you bearings for time.
You can get a vague idea. Like it's afternoon.
And someone finally brings you like a peanut butter sandwich, like some kind of like meager food to eat. And it's now late in the evening, it's after dinner, and Anka and Witch show up drenched in sweat. They just end up coming back into the brick.
I think I let out a small sigh of relief just to know that they weren't killed on random orders. But I dare not ask what happened to them. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Anka basically collapses. It's just like, she's like
man.
Gonna pass out, right? Because this was a pretty shitty farm day.
Well, there's nothing I can do for her.
Yeah, no, working on a farm in like 100-degree weather is not fun at all.
I have no water to offer. And she's probably sweltering hot, so offering a jacket isn't going to help right now. So I think I kind of just, like... I probably scooch over just for, like... So that she has someone next to her, including Witch, and I kind of just, like, lean against the wall next to her as she kind of recovers. Over the next ensuing however many minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
I still don't say anything, but I just kind of like get up, walk across the room, sit back down.
Yeah, you're there. You're making yourself available, right?
The only way I can.
Yeah, for sure. I like that. Okay. AP, what's Witch doing? How do you feel about your uniform being all soaked?
I mean, I've done what I can to keep it as perfect as possible. Haters gonna hate, but some of us still gotta date with destiny.
Are you okay? Can I ask you something as a player right now?
Yeah.
Like, do you think this is fair? Am I being reasonable?
I mean, it is endemic of the times, right?
Okay.
This is something that would actually happen. Probably not over the cow, but certainly, definitely over the repeated planes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it didn't feel like I'm just like pooping on your character for no reason. Okay.
I mean,
that's good.
That's good on my character, but there is a good reason. Don't worry, it's just setting up my inevitable.
That's good. No, I mean, you know, this is a game that has a lot of like difficult things sometimes, and like you get punished, and it's war. I just want to make sure that you're not feeling like I'm singling you out for no reason. Okay, great, cool. I just want to make sure.
Listen,
okay,
I'm just gonna kill
that's
all
fine.
your
You know, it's my job as a GM to make sure that we're okay.
I'll take out all my frustrations in Stellaris later as
all your NPCs.
Probably to another.
Time to make a new slave colony.
Yeah, time to make another slave colony for sure.
Gonna make a slave.
And name it You're just gonna name them the. Don't worry, I'm just gonna name this planet that I just captured the Vulgarians, and just gonna. Make
I'm
all
gonna
my
name this
flavorings.
rock Eric.
No problem.
I'm just gonna stick all of my
Okay.
prisoners that I want to die on it.
Oh
They're just
god.
suffocate in the cold,
Yeah,
bleak
but
atmosphere of this moon.
like the 1% that do survive, like the elite, you know, they're coming for you.
Shut up, Eric. You're
The
destroying
Sardaukar?
my point.
The prison
This isn't
Sardaukar.
about natural selection. This is about
Yeah.
all of the things dying under your watch, under the watch of Moon Eric.
Moon Eric. The moon rules #1.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
Okay.
Went too
don't-
far. All right,
Too far.
back
Anyways,
to
yeah.
play.
Okay, so anyways, thank you, AP. I just want to
Yeah,
let Miss
no
Tess.
problem.
Yeah, is there anything you want to do in the break? I asked you how you feel.
I'm doing my best to take care of my uniform and plotting my inevitable, I would say, revenge. Let's call it rise to power.
Sure.
I mean, I didn't have ambitions of like senior or whatever would pass for flag rank before, but major sounded awfully nice to start demoting some pretty shady commissars.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. Okay. So did you want to talk to? You don't know how the flight went. You don't know how the mission went, right?
Yeah, but they're alive. They're in the cell, so I don't care. No one shot me.
Really? Okay.
good enough.
I just think that's surprising for you.
I'm
Okay.
a little upset in character.
Yeah,
right?
but you're not a
I'm
little
like,
bit curious.
I just had to work all day, and here they are.
That's
They're
true.
not sweaty. They got to go on a cool mission, and I can't even see my aircraft. I don't care how they did. They should
You
be
don't-
asking me how I did.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Hmm.
Maybe
Well,
someone could-
do
Eric,
you?
I would like to fix the plane during that day.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Okay.
Well, the plane was already getting fixed anyway, wasn't it?
No, it's not ready to go yet. It would require it will be ready, just not tonight. So that will require a repair roll to make sure it's fashion and ready.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just clarifying that.
You're probably just like
Make sure it's good
you're just
by tonight.
straight up out of canvas. Like you have to recanvas that entire plane.
Okay. So do you want me to roll a second time to repair that plane now, or no?
Yeah, you're repairing for tonight. It's different
Okay.
stakes.
Just make sure. Let's see. That's skill, right?
Are you doing this on your own?
Yeah, I go and do it on
Okay.
my own. I don't ask for anyone's help.
Cool.
I just want to get
Right
our
on.
planes fixed.
Oh, that's pretty good. Did you -1?
Oh yeah, so it would have been a 9. Sorry.
Okay. So, you choose 2 from the repair. You take -1 harm. You take 1 harm. You don't complete the job in officially approved manner, or the plane acquires a personality if it doesn't already have one.
Did I have enough rest to get rid of the harm from the day before?
No. Because you stayed up. It would be this evening that you would recover that rest, right?
Yeah, because I stay up to repair this plane during the day.
Okay.
Then I
Basically, if you
will-
took that harm, you would just be back at -1 harm, right? Because you're going to go to like 2 harm, and then you're going to rest and go back to 1 harm.
But I won't be able. Since I'm at 2 harm, I won't be able to go on the mission tonight. Is that, or will I still be able to?
Oh,
I'm just wondering in time frame, like when I get.
yeah, no,
back.
you would be able to go on this mission with the existing 2 harm fictionally, right? Mechanically, you're at 2 harm, but fictionally, you would be able to go on the mission.
Well, because you rest during the day, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm-
you're not resting. You're fucking fixing a plane.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to go on the mission because I'd still be at 2. I'd be at 2. I'd be putting myself at 2.
No,
harm
I'm
to
letting
not
you
go
know
on the
that
mission.
you would be able to go on the mission just at 2 harm. It will just be you really exhausted, right?
I'm gonna go with
Like borderline falling asleep,
yeah,
like just completely drained. You're almost in a condition like Witch would be, right?
Yeah, I think I'll go with.
You mean perfectly and reasonably healed? No damage at all? I think you're talking about somebody else, Eric.
Just wait and see.
I think... No, I'm just gonna... She's not able to fly tonight, and then the plane acquires a personality, if it doesn't have one already.
Why won't it fly tonight?
We don't have enough canvas, you said so.
Oh.
I'm not able to get the rest of the materials. I'm doing my best to try to get it done during the day, but I'm starting to get too tired and I can't get it done. I need to at least get a few hours of shut-eye before we go on our mission tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's reasonable. Okay. Bummer.
I don't know what the personality is. You can figure that out, right?
Nope, that's you. You get to choose the personality.
Oh my god, I get to choose it?
Yeah.
I don't know how this works.
You're the one repairing the plane, dog, not me.
No, but...
Get all up in that plane.
So there's a big, huge list of personalities. There's like things like badass.
I gotta find it.
Yeah, somewhere in the book. I don't remember.
I'll find
witchy.
it.
Just name it after me. Just give it a witchy personality.
It's a very witchy personality. It just seems really kind of witchy to me, man.
Super witchy.
It's pretty reasonable.
So witching right now. You basically just call it the Witcher.
And that fate is conspiring to just burn it at every chance it gets.
Ho! Amazing.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for what that is, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Okay, cool.
I'll let you know what it is when I find it.
Dire, so.
Okay, well, then you only have one in your mission pool for this evening, and it's time to select a mission. Once again, it looks like Witch would not and Unko would not be joining us for this evening because you do not have a plane.
Rough. It's a rough life.
Well, the good news here is that
in the barracks.
Yeah, well, you have this good news that you're just gonna get slowly worked to death, and you know.
I mean, that sounds like...
You're not crashing any planes, so the state doesn't care.
That sounds like kind of complete falsity. They'd never work a skilled and well-trained pilot to death.
Yeah, the Soviet Army has never misallocated any resources ever.
I mean, in my eyes, that's what's true. We'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty good representation. Okay. So let's look over at the officer stuff. So now we have done 3 missions. We have done we've done Bravo, Echo, and Foxtrot. We left with
E and F. We did not do B.
Oh, we did Delta. Cool. So we knocked out the bottom 3. We knocked out.
We did C, not D. C, E, and F.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get it right eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually,
Okay.
Yep. You put monkeys in front of a keyboard. Eventually,
Charlie, Echo, and Foxtrot are crossed off the list.
There you go.
Available missions are Alpha, Bravo, and Delta.
Yep.
I picked Loud, by the way, as the personality trait.
Nice.
I believe that works.
Well, there's some of these that are like, how do I say that this thing's fast? Because it doesn't make any sense because these planes are shitty and they're not fast.
Shitty.
Yeah.
I like that it's loud and annoying. I dig that a lot.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's shitty. Your attitude toward that plane. That is a masterpiece of Soviet engineering.
My plane is a saint! I drive a Dodge Stratus!
There are many planes like it.
Very important.
This one's okay. It's mine. I'm okay with that.
I guess I'm alright with it.
As I don't really have much of a say in the matter.
All right,
Okay.
So
Do I want to be nice to AP or do I want to save my ass?
Go save your ass, bro.
I don't know.
You only have one in the mission pool.
Still want to give you a little bit of redemption.
Sell me out, bro. It's the only way. My eventual rise to power. Listen, the Soviets in like 1998, they're gonna make a video game about my rise to power. It's basically gonna be like
You're the female Putin?
Yeah, I'm the female Putin.
It's just your face, like, blown up, extremely pixelated on the top of a little twin-engine Cessna, dropping, like, atom bombs on everything. Like, hey, guys, here's my war propaganda. We made the bomb first. Screw the Americans.
You're the portrait art.
Seems like that.
You're the portrait art for Command and Conquer Red Alert.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She replaces the, whatever her rank is on the front of the Command and Conquer 3 art.
Yeah. So, anyways, come on, guys.
Oh, yeah, B. I'm selecting B.
Okay.
He's willing to risk his plane.
Yep. So you're going to be harassing German and Hungarian infantry massing across a crossing along the Mias River. Expect little resistance unless you fly low enough to see the unit patches on their shoulders. Cool.
So, probably not happening. Probably no enemy fire unless we take it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's not fuck this up.
So let's jump over to the action run scene. So once again, we only have 2 planes. We have 122 and 133. That means the once again that you might let's see. Which would you be asleep? Would you be asleep when it's nighttime, ready for the mission? You probably would be.
I mean, if I don't have a plane and someone's like, well, "You don't have a plane," yeah.
Okay.
I'm not staying up when I don't need to.
Yeah.
Before we embark, I took the mark because AP bounced harm over to me.
A rumor.
First, it was an unvarnished truth, and that was I took a mark for myself. That was back during the mission we just did. I basically used that to explain. Yeah, Dina did well, but she also kind of fucking risked the entire plane. That was. I didn't sugarcoat that. That was my unvarnished.
I didn't know you did that. I mean, that's good. It doesn't change anything, but in the future, at the end, when you say something like that fictionally, would you just mind letting me know?
Well, I didn't do it at the time because originally it was vicious rumor, and then I realized, oh, that's not part of my playbook. So then I changed it retroactively to be like, okay, this still fits.
Yeah, totally. Okay, cool. No problem. Yeah, good.
Right, so I just took a new mark, which was Share a Premonition. So I think before we get in the aircraft, because I'd probably been sleeping through the day before, I think I tell Dina, or I stopped Dina before we actually climb in, and we're just going through our checklist. And I kind of grab her by the arm, and I'm like, "Do you put any stock into dreams at all? Like, do you think they have any meaning beyond oh, this is some crazy stuff buried in my subconscious? Like, do you think there's some precognizance tied to it?"
She looks at you like she doesn't really understand the question, but she understands she doesn't. It's like precognizance? No, but of course I believe in dreams. Well, I'm a fucking Soviet pilot. I'm a pilot, right? I followed my dreams, and look where I am at. I get to bomb Nazis.
I think I lean back against the aircraft.
And she knocks your flight cap or whatever. Come on, let's go. Right? Of course.
I'm like, wait.
I don't let your dreams be dreams.
Just hear me out for a minute.
What? She's like, what? Come on. I was like, you guys are getting in the plane, right? Like, what?
I had a dream wherein I saw Maria having to give birth, and I'm not sure what that means. Do you think that's some sort of implication for her personality, or is that maybe some glimpse of the future? I know that sounds crazy, I know that sounds weird, but it's I don't know. It just seems like
she's
it felt too real. There was nothing weird about the dream. There was no surrealist elements. It was
get your head in the game, Morova. We gotta fly.
I kind of.
I mean, what are you gonna say when you're getting ready to do a mission and it's like, I think I had a dream about someone giving birth.
Surrealist elements. This is some pretty advanced talk.
It's like giving birth to Yellowtail.
But I'm being
crazy.
serious. It's
I know. No, I get it.
Birth in a military hospital or something.
I know. I think she'll. I think there'll be more to say after the mission.
Yeah. Right? So I climb into the.
She's not letting your thoughts distract her from the mission at hand right now.
I'm just because this had been kind of burning a hole in my mind the whole day.
Yeah, I'm sure it has.
During the morning, so I was like, I have no idea what the fuck to do with this. So I've got to tell someone, and she's probably not gonna rat me out to the NKVD. So, I hop in the plane after that. I take a quick second to stop her and be like, do you have a second? Let's just replay. So that this doesn't distract me during the mission.
Yeah.
And she's kind of waved it off, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, if you're gonna wave it off, then I can assuage it for a while.
Just kind of deal, just deal with it till the mission's over. Okay. So, I need a wayfinding. Find the way.
Throwing that over to the good wayfinder.
Yeah. 9.
Do.
Was it an okay.
Do.
Let's see. I have to choose one.
Ooh. A 9?
Yeah.
You do have. I want to remind you. You do have a +1 for the mission pool.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? I'm gonna Venomaya, and just take the harm if you're okay with that. The split 2 harm consequence, if you're cool with that.
Sure.
Okay, and then I'll just give 1 to myself and 1 to Dina. That'll probably be fun.
So you're stressed and rattled around. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You did spend your time in a gulag or in a brig.
Yeah, and I
guess
this is probably still bothering me.
And the dream thing is bothering you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of stuck in my mind.
Okay. So both of you are maybe like not in the best headspace.
Sure.
But we make it to our target.
You do make it to the target.
Which mission are we on again?
Like attack run. We're on B.
God.
B, harassing
Yes.
German and Hungarian infantry.
Yes.
Crossing a river. Okay. And then Natasha's gonna make her attack run. For a wonderful +2.
I'm sorry, I started this.
What did I get?
8.
An 8.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's cool.
It's something.
Go ahead and pick some more bad shit. Right. Let's go ahead and look at the night moves. There it is.
Yeah.
2 consequences.
So.
Let's
Excuse
see.
me. And yep, when you lead an attack run on a target, you're rolling guts, and you got an 8. So,
Some reason
what
my night
happens?
moves just got all weird, but I will go look at it in the
so I can read it to you if you want, if you need it.
No,
Otherwise, you can
I just
find
have the PDF. It was just the handout was being weird in Roll20.
it. Sure. Like that's never happened before.
Choose 2. I guess I will. So I have a question. So we only need 1 attack run successful and 1 wayfinding, right?
Technically, yes.
Okay. Do I want to just get it done, or make you make another attack run?
Well, you
I'm
know,
going
aborting an attack run and you not participating is surely grounds for an informal interview.
Well, no, I'm trying to decide if I want to take the damage to the target is not significant and it is your fault move and make them make another attack run, so they have to get a successful run.
Sure. I can tell you from my experience, I use that one a lot.
It's
Yeah.
safe.
I mean, yeah.
It's pretty safe, but I'm worried that it's just causing another roll that they're going to have to take more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go with... Yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do triggers enemy fire.
Ooh, okay. Not significant and enemy fire.
Yep.
Oh.
So that makes me feel like I have the best chance because I have high skill.
Okay, so maybe your intel for this mission was not completely accurate. Perhaps they have a couple light machine guns, like MG42 or something, you know.
Sure.
And you know, they call out what's the German word for plane? I don't know. But or maybe it's like, oh, it's the Noctexin. You know, they say like it's a Noctexin, especially after last mission.
Oh yeah,
Right? Like it's like spreading around.
Yeah, I like that.
Sure.
Yeah, like Noctexin, and you know, they just start like shooting like into the sky. Just a hail of machine gun bullets. So go ahead and roll enemy fire. The navigator rolls enemy fire.
Yeah. And that's with luck, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
Yes.
this is just a straight roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Yay.
Good job, man. Man,
Hey.
Mumbles, you've been on point with those rolls.
Yep.
We're doing all right.
You need to give some of that luck to AP. I feel like you're hogging it all.
Excuse me. Let's remember who rolled consistent 4s, 5s, and 6s over the past 2 sessions.
Yeah, that's true too.
Okay.
If you got
You're a luck vampire, man. Just a luck vampire.
I think what ends up happening is that you like you said, there's some
Spin it.
anti-air, and you go through and the attack run goes successfully, and I think the attack run goes successfully, but we have to pull out early. Like we drop a bomb, but it's not where we wanted it. Like you can tell, Nick, from flying behind us, and we pull out to dodge the enemy fire, and you have to go in. And
Well, it probably landed in the
attack run.
river. I would have gotten a good vision of it.
Yeah.
It's on board.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
A massive splash in the air, and it's not like, oh, well, they flew in this direction. I have no idea where the payload fell.
Yeah.
It's the water. It makes more sense.
Yeah, that sounds really good. I like that. Okay.
So you're gonna have to. Hopefully, we're drawing their fire though, and you're able to make your run.
Yeah. Okay.
And get it done correctly.
So do you want me to go ahead and make my attack run before you make your follow up?
What do you mean?
Well, because
no, his attack run's over. It's to you.
Oh, I thought.
We made our attack run. We dropped bombs.
Right. I thought.
And it
Okay.
triggered.
I thought before when you were talking about the damage was not sufficient enough, you were saying, okay, I should go back and make another attack run after.
No, I'm saying.
Oh no.
You can.
Yeah.
All right, that's what you're saying. All right.
Sorry,
I'm hoping you can go and get it done.
I can totally see how what he said could be construed that way.
Okay.
But I picked it up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I gotcha. Are we still operating at a +1 for NPCs, or is that gone?
No, you're operating +1. That's like there's like their base skill for being a pilot, right? They have like +1 guts.
Yes.
Nice. You rolled greater than 10. Good job.
There's them numbers.
Yeah.
So what happens?
Good job.
10+.
Well, shit. We don't go any lower like we did in the
connects.
last mission.
Yeah.
It
So
connects.
describe.
But I think
Oh, you do have to choose one on a 10+ though, don't you?
No.
I think you do. It says
No.
choose one.
do I?
On a 10+, your payload connects. Choose one. On a 7 to 9, it's a hit, and choose 2 consequences. I'm reading it right now.
Shit, have we never been doing that?
I think we have
Are you
been doing
Are you
that.
serious?
I have never noticed that.
Are you serious?
We've been cheating this whole time, you guys.
cheating?
Oh shit!
Cheating by omission.
I swear to God, I've
had-
never noticed that.
I never read that. I honestly never read that.
Neither have I. Oh my God.
Do we want to now adhere to that rule or just continue?
AP, did you know that?
You know what? I can literally see it right now. Everybody's talking about it, and I'm like, that can't be right.
I know.
Maybe he's got an old copy of the rules, and then I loaded the.
I never saw it.
Of it, and I was like, oh fuck.
Should we just continue?
Yeah, I never noticed it until I was like,
No, you brought up
I
no.
literally was just like, let's just read what it says.
So what should we do?
No, you brought up the rule. You fucking choose one, man. Choose one, dog.
Okay. All right.
It's like you have chosen their own fate.
Wow. Attack runs suck.
Dina is
Yeah,
marked
attack runs aren't good. No matter
Apparently
what,
not.
you're doing something.
If Dina is marked again, is she just dead or?
She's cruise control for dead.
Cruise control.
She was cruise control for dead to begin with, so.
Well, she just like she's priority mailing herself to the Grim Reaper now. Not dead yet, but
She's marked. She might.
oh, like guaranteed the next. Yeah, guaranteed if there's some harm coming your way, she's taking it next time. No, but she's not dead. Unless you do something that gives her damage or harm, like there's no reason for her to die right now.
Yeah, I'm reading you. I'm trying to figure out what to do.
Sure.
I want to send a plane down. Don't want to do enemy fire. I've gotten this far. Not doing damage is not significant. All right. I guess I'm just going to speed her way to the grave, and I'm going to bounce the mark over to Mumbles because I don't want to take another mark.
All right. I'll take my mark.
I've taken several.
Well,
Okay.
My first mark for the day, so.
So I think we successfully make our attack run, and we kind of reorient ourselves a little bit. So instead of directly hitting like whatever the supply tent is that we could probably identify, like whatever we would suspect has the most stuff in it because it's probably the largest, whatever the logistics tent would be, I guess. We deliberately divert some of our payload onto the MG nests just to bury them and make sure that they can't keep firing on our lead plane.
Yeah.
So we just basically, we drop enough to basically take out the logistics and supply tents, so they're going to be scrambled and they're not really going to be able to reorganize themselves, and they're going to have to fall back, and we can take out the MG nest so they're not dealing with enemy fire anymore as we retreat. Which, I mean, it's narrative, it doesn't matter, but like...
Yeah, well, I mean, there's other planes and stuff like that. So
it's something I can mention.
Yeah. I like that. Okay, good job. Nice. So you guys return home, once again, plane's intact. Completely fine.
Rough life.
The bomb.
It just has cancer, I guess.
Once again,
It's cancer.
I guess.
AP and Anka are both woken up before the planes come back. And you guys are shuffled off at dawn, or before dawn, to another local farm this time. And told to do the same thing. Your hands are probably sore, maybe like callous, blistered. You know, still in sweaty clothes, and you're told to do this all over again.
I do what's asked of me. I ain't no fool.
Someone should really repair your plane.
Yeah.
Well, they've been trying. It's not for lack of trying.
Yep.
Well, the problem is, some people are... The only other people that could do it are me and Nick could try to do it, but Nick's locked in a fucking, like, jail cell all day.
God, move the jail cell over to the plane so I can work on it. Just drag the whole structure over there. I can deal.
I think when you return, let's do a debrief. But while we're at the debrief, Olga is going to ask for Dina and Toma to come with her. You guys are getting sent to the farm as well.
Is this unavoidable? Wait, no. Wait. First off, why are we going to the farm?
Because you guys are in the brig.
Dina's not.
Yes, she is. She's in the brig with you.
She's not.
She's not?
We've only established that it was Anka, me, and Natasha in the brig.
Oh, I never brought her up, but she would have been in the brig.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck, I didn't know.
Sorry.
Wait,
yeah.
I have a quick question. Do we just have like a ship somewhere nearby that we're putting them in a ship jail?
The brig?
Because we keep saying brig.
Well, I call it the brig because it's a military jail, and I don't know what you call it. Is it just a jail?
I think a brig is only a ship.
Oh,
though,
it's a ship. Oh, maybe. Fuck it.
To Google!
We just have a ship inside the middle
Yeah,
of this
you just have a giant in the middle of the airfield. It's a giant battleship.
All
A
right,
prison.
It's called the Galactica.
Actually, on a warship. It does not say
Only.
It does not say
on a
specifically on a warship.
Okay, well, continue to use your brig term.
We're on a jail. Geol. I think that's how you spell the old spelling of jail. Anyway. Right, so, is this unavoidable? Because I could bring up some dirt on Maria that she could look into right now, if that would stave her off.
Oh, yeah, totally
If
would.
not, I'm just gonna wait. Like,
No,
there's
it totally. Yeah, that would work.
Okay. So I think she's probably like before the debrief even begins, she's probably calling us out to be like, "You're going to the farm," and I think I stop her and I'm like, "There's something you need to know, Captain, about Maria. I think I have some concrete evidence you can look into. Well, it's not exactly concrete, but I have reason to believe you'll find something if you look into this."
I'm listening.
A quick question for the sake of continuity. Maria's sleeping with Popov.
Wide open.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That had been a rumor. Is there any way anyone would have known about that prior? Is it reasonable to assume that?
No.
If not, it doesn't matter. I can still deliver.
The 218th would know, probably. They could probably corroborate it. I mean, people saw Maria and Popov at the dance,
So I'm
right?
saying,
During training, like, they saw him at the dance. It's possible, right?
Yeah, but that's probably not going to come across well to the captain, so I'm probably just going to leave that out.
You're also implicating the son of a major.
Yeah, so I'm not going to try that. I didn't want to implicate him directly. I just wanted to be like, hey, I have evidence that they probably slept together, so you might want to look at this a little bit more hardly.
Sure.
Well, okay, then I'll just say, there was a rumor floating around the unit, and there are witnesses, you can check this, there are witnesses in the 218th, that Maria had been fraternizing with a member of the 218th prior, back on our previous duty station. And I recently had...
And why do I care?
I'm getting to that, if you would allow me. I recently had some evidence brought to me by a friend that indicates that Maria may now be pregnant with either that member's child or another's.
How do you know this? The premonition?
I'm going to actively lie now. Do you want me to roll for that?
You're lying based on your premonition.
Yes. Because
Okay.
I can't say it's a dream. That's not going to work.
Yeah, I know you can't. I know, okay, yeah.
No.
I think...
This isn't an informal interview. So.
I know, but you're lying.
He's trying to get what he wants, maybe.
Yeah, you're absolutely trying to get what you want, right?
Okay.
You're probably acting like a hooligan. Does that sound... I mean, listen, convince me what you're trying to do, and we'll see. I'm a generous god.
Well, I'm literally, whether she buys it or not is not my problem. I am just trying to present the evidence to her as I understand it. So, like,
I know.
I'm trying to lie to her. If you want me to roll for that, I can.
This is an act up, right? You're trying to make someone do what you want, right?
Sure. Yeah.
That
is my intent.
Yeah. So that's your intent. I think by describing it in terms of you trying to convince a lie or convince a gut feeling as truth, I believe it would be acting like a hooligan.
Okay, I'll take that.
If you want to persuade me that it's acting like a lady or a natural born Soviet woman,
I mean,
I am available.
This is flat zeros across the board, so it has no mechanical difference no matter what I do.
Okay.
So I can buy that. That's fine. That's a reasonable reason to me. 7. Hang on.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst thing in the world.
I might be changing that.
Fuck it. Mission pool.
Oh, I get to choose one anyway. It's just on a 10 plus. I choose 2. I thought there were consequences to this. Then I'm going to make the captain do what I want, and I'm basically going to say I have evidence that Maria is pregnant. I think you should investigate it.
So you're going to make the captain of the Politruck, the deputy Politruck,
yes,
look into
investigate this.
Investigate this. Yeah. Okay. Good.
So basically, just do an internal review without having any paper trail behind her.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she gets it. She gets what you're throwing down here. That does not get you off the hook of doing this labor work, though.
It does not. Okay, that's fine. I'll still do that.
Yep.
It's served my purpose.
And in the meantime, then, it's going to be just Lieutenant Natasha and Masha at the debrief. And then after following the debrief, I think we're going to end for the evening.
I do take Dina's hand as we walk off, though. Subtly.
Before we're, when we're on our way back to, like, we're walking back to the debrief, I want to, like, pull Natasha aside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're walking back from our planes to the...
She's like, she's like, good job out there.
Thanks. And I kind of... Do I notice the two, Dina and, God damn it, what's your character's name? What's the nickname?
Toma.
Okay. Toma. Do I notice Dina and Toma being, like, led off in a different direction, not coming towards us?
Yeah.
or not coming with
Yeah,
us.
this happened the last night too.
Sure. Okay. I kind of like look and I go, oh, okay. Well, I turn to Natasha and I say, we flew really well. We should make sure to mention to the to our betters that Dina and Toma flew well too. They're the reason that the mission was a success.
She agrees that we should be the voice for them because they won the mission for them, right?
Yeah, they're the ones that delivered the bomb that
Okay.
actually did it. So I make a mention to her.
So
like,
okay, cool. So then the debrief happens, right?
yeah, during the debrief, I just wanted to like get her on board with that before we step into the,
Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
and then we pretty much like
Yeah,
I
you
tell
don't
the
have to
tale-
act up to make her do that. She's
No.
willing to do it. Right?
Okay, but I tell the tale of the fact that our like intel was a bit off. They ended up having some anti-air batteries, and we while our wayfind and like we navigated there correctly, we had to bail out under some heavy flak before we could get to the right spot to deliver our bomb. It was just shy of the target, and
Was the target destroyed?
And then I say, but during that moment when they were focused on us, Dina and Tomo were able to slip in, I guess, unnoticed.
So what you're saying is you
bombs.
deliberately missed in order to provide an opening window for your wing woman to secure? Is that what
yeah,
you're saying?
sure. Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
She writes some
Sounds
notes.
a lot like
Yeah,
they're
she writes some notes down.
If they're gonna like give me the like, yeah, sure, you deliberately missed, right? You didn't mess up, then I'll totally go with it. But if they're like,
I'm saying
really-
it was a tactical choice is basically what she's saying. Oh, it was a tactical choice to deliberately
I kind of
do
looked to Natasha at that moment because she was the one making the attack run.
that. She does that. No, affirm, like, no. Don't say that.
Then I will. Then
Why
if
did you
she-
say
if
we
she-
missed? Like,
What? So I don't say we missed.
no. Well, you already did. You dug this hole.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Sweet,
and
nice hole.
I kind of look to her for like guidance, and I just kind of like don't
like,
know what she
don't-
wants me to do. So I just
Don't
agree.
ever say you messed up. Don't ever say that you missed a target, even intentionally. Don't ever say anything like that. Is what her eyes are doing when she goes.
Don't care.
Okay.
I tell the truth.
All right.
Man, honesty is my shtick, and it's already killing me. Don't let it kill you too.
Yeah. Just. It's so easy if you lie. Just lie.
I'm not going to.
Do it.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
I tell them the true story, the true accounting. We were on path to make a great attack run. Then we drew enemy fire from unexpected
Yeah. It paints
enemy air.
Sure.
Enemy
It paints
anti-air.
you so
Anti-air.
so you give a debrief that paints you in kind of a bad light, but it paints Dina and Toma in a very, very good light.
Yeah,
is
that's
the
fine.
result. Okay.
I mean, we did everything we were
Yeah.
supposed to. Our intelligence
that.
was wrong.
Okay. Okay. I think we'll wrap it up there then tonight, guys.
That's right.
Whoa! So episode 4 done. What do we think? We okay? We still doing okay?
Yes.
Never gonna leave
Okay.
the rig. Actually, they're just gonna go ahead and give me a permanent bunk here. But it's all right. They've named it after me, and after the war, you can come back here and see where I spent the entire rest of the war making crochet.
This is like Al Capone's jail cell. Like level of
fix your plane.
of prominence
The
here.
red velvet chair that's in there.
You may have be dead
Rest,
by that
man.
time, but we'll fix your plane.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. I thought this was really cool. I feel kind of bad for AP that you were kind of got second dutied by being pooped on.
Second duty station.
Yeah.
Boom.
Only because the fiction. But them's the breaks. Nick, did you have a good time? You
Yes.
You okay?
I did.
Cool.
I rolled decently.
Yeah, it's amazing how much fun
happens.
this corresponded to good rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And last but not least, Mumbles.
I had a blast, and I'm excited that we learned that we've been cheating this whole time.
Yeah, right.
That's gonna make things worse for us.
To be fair, though, the one like silver lining to all this is that we all realized that we were cheating at the same time. No one was like holding anything back, and we're like, yeah, I just didn't want to.
Dude, I played an entire campaign of this without that rule.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
fuck.
You know, here's the thing. I think we actually did roll for that in our game, which is probably why it was way harder. Like,
might have been.
we were constantly low on planes, and we didn't even get far enough in to do the double mission where it was like, take out that, enemy fire, take out that, bad stuff happens to you. We didn't get that far in, and it was brutal.
We're gonna get wrecked soon.
The grind is real.
I'll talk to Henley, but I'm pretty sure we definitely did all that stuff.
Yeah.
And everyone
Cool.
died.
All right, guys.
Not cool, Eric. Not cool.
No, I mean, okay, fine.
Not
Sure.
cool.
So, anyways, that would do it for us tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This was a lot of fun. This has been Night Witches. I think we'll wrap up Duty Station 2 in the next episode. So we'll see you guys next week, next Tuesday, at 7:30. Let's outros. So AP, who are you?
I'm still in jail. You can find me at youtube.com.
You gotta roll doubles, man.
all we need to do. I haven't rolled anything all session. I literally rolled once and spent the day in jail, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a roll to lie about the farmer. I probably should have got. Oh no, I did get one of those and I failed.
You failed.
Mm-hmm.
You just failed a lot of rolls tonight, man.
I only rolled once.
Yeah, and you shouldn't have
That's
failed
a lot.
Fortunately, it is a lot.
You failed 100% of your rolls. You failed a lot of rolls.
100% of the rolls that I made. It's an important distinction.
I like it.
You can find me over at youtube.com/sittinginjail. Of course, there is the Natasha Gerlukovic Memorial Hospital for paraplegics. So you can go find that in Russia somewhere.
Ruined in the middle of Siberia, overtaken by wolves.
In the middle of Siberia. It's right next to a work camp.
Mm-hmm. No, it is the work camp. The work camp was rebuilt into a hospital, and then no one used it, so it just fell into disrepair.
It's a farm.
And there's nothing but rye, Siberian rye.
Yeah, Siberian rye.
Oh
Great.
my god.
They don't even use it
that
to
run
make
the
good
company.
alcohol either. They underutilize the alcohol.
Love it.
It's a real shame.
Love this alt history Russia that we have.
Okay.
Who's next?
Mike. Mike is next.
Hi. Mumbles on everything in the world, with the E is a 3. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting into my World of Tanks more and more. I've been playing it a crap ton, and I will be playing it again tomorrow morning. And lately I've been doing my wonderful duty of only playing Russian tanks, because Mother Russia.
Nice. Cool.
Each tank comes with starter vodka set.
Yeah.
Yep. So
It's
my
literally a bottle.
my MT25's rocking it. I'm doing a good job. It's fun.
Awesome. Nick?
I'm still managing to fool people into thinking I'm human somehow, so we'll see how long that continues for.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I saw your snake eyes tonight.
It comes out here and there. There are
Good
moments where I'm
Lord.
just in the throes of joy, where it's like, it's probably not human. You can find me occasionally being Matt Damon over at Twitter. I have stopped my dank memes for nothing but Dark Souls tweets. Fuck Irithyll, the Boreal Valley. It's horrible. I hate it. Its enemy placement is god-awful, just like Dark Souls 2. Fucking terrible. And then the rest of it was okay. And my current Twitter name is Lord of Tinder Fallen, because it was a funny pun at the time. You can find me there. I have not done anything else recently. Hopefully my website will have content at some point. And you can find that linked on my Twitter, as well as anything else.
Awesome.
I'm doing this every week.
Yeah. So, thanks everybody. It's been me. I'm Eric. I'm your game master for this game. And I'm EricVulgaris here on the internet. and I like role-playing games and that kind of stuff. Tomorrow I'm playing Once Upon a Game. I think I'm playing
Once Upon a Game.
I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow.
On the show Blaze in the Dark.
What am I playing tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Wednesday. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick, guys. Because I honest to God, don't remember
God damn it,
what I'm
Eric.
playing. I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow.
Let's start a new Blame Eric hashtag.
Oh shit!
Now,
Yeah, I'm playing Shock. I'm playing Shock tomorrow.
You can always find everything Eric am doing at EricVulgaris.com, where you can buy Eric.
So yeah, I'm playing Shock, which is social science fiction, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to see.
So that's an old story game. I'm gonna look at the rules tomorrow. So anyways, that's it. Shock is social science fiction. It's kind of like Microscope or Downfall, where you kind of construct this world. There's a lot of prep for the game, but it tells some really cool, powerful stories. It's a story game. It's GM-less. It's a lot of fun. It's a mainstay over at Story Game Seattle. Yeah. So okay, that's it. Good night, everybody. Take care.
Fucking hogging the show, Eric.